Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this thing on? I always wanted to do that. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We upload a brand new video. Buckets, how often?
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. Trust me. A lot of sneakers. Lots of sneakers. Go Neo from the Matrix. Can you edit like some blur lines?
No.
Okay. So you don't edit much is what it comes down to.
No, I edit quite a bit. You're just not aware of the editing.
Okay. All right. What else do I got to talk about? A lot of people have been asking us about different uncivilized releases. Boom. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand called Uncivilized. For those of you not familiar or not aware, uncivilizedstore.com. You can check us out over there. We also have a podcast. We also have a Patreon page. We got a lot of stuff going on. All those links will be in the description of this video if you want to check them out. Buckets, anything to add, or do we dive in?
Dive in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the AJKO1 Chicago. These released pretty recently, within the last month or so, and retail was $140. We've actually gotten a lot of requests to review this sneaker, and we are men of the people, as I often say, so here they are, or here it is. Shouts to our friends over at Kicks Are For Us for the assist on these. I'm not normally an AJKO guy, and by normally I mean ever, never owned a pair in the history of me owning pairs of sneakers, but now that I have them in hand, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It's not a sneaker I was checking for at all personally. It's not a sneaker that I wanted, but so many of you messaged us asking about them, commenting about them, wanting to see them. I figured, hey, they must be pretty all right if so many people are asking about them, and they are. So thank you for letting me know, because previously I did not give these a chance. Now, I'm usually a Jordan 1 high guy. If you know me, you know that. I don't deviate from the Jordan 1 high very much. If you tune in regularly, you've seen lots of Jordan 1s, inevitably.
Indubitably.
That's what I was gonna say, but I was like, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means. I don't think it applies.
But we're going to go with it because it sounds like very scholarly.
Yes.
I feel like a London scholar. Indubitably, sir. My dear Watson.
Okay, wow.
There you go. You've seen lots of Jordan 1s on this channel, and by lots, I mean lots. And lots. And lots. And lots of Jordan 1s. Now, something else I've said a lot is I don't like the Jordan 1 mid, even though they've become very popular over the past couple years because of that tongue tag. I know it sounds stupid to some people, but I hate that it doesn't say Nike or Nike Air on the tongue, and these do. So I think it's actually a much better look for that reason alone, not to mention this particular pair is the Chicago Colorway, which is very, very hard to beat. That kind of goes without saying. And the materials that they used are actually kind of dope. You got got a canvas type material on most of the shoe. Leather swoosh. Same on the ankle. And it feels like a synthetic leather, but not in a bad way. And then you got this kind of old school, vintage looking tongue, which is very on trend right now. Buckets, would you agree?
I would.
That vintage look. You got black laces, 2 extra sets of laces as well. Pull tab on the back. You got this off-white or sail midsole, and then they capped it off with the all red bottoms. I don't know what it is, but I kind of dig them. And like I said, I never gave them a chance until now. Buckets, it just goes to show you, sometimes you can't knock something until you try it. You got to give things chances in this life.
You don't judge a book by its cover.
You can't. You can't. I don't know what it was. I was just like, AJKO. I was like, nah. It just felt like, you know, a dumbed down version, or it just felt like, the mid to me, and I was never a fan of the mids, and so I kind of just threw these in that group, but I like them. I like them a lot. And another thing to touch on really quickly, the Air Jordan 1 High Chicago, the pair that retroed in Buckets. When was it? Was it 2015?
Yeah, something like that.
Somewhere in that range. Those go for like $2,000 right now. As I sit here before you, as I speak these words from my lips to your ears, from my face to your eyes, $2,000. That's a lot of money. You can get these for under 200 bucks. I would say that is a pretty good value, all things considered. It's also a very durable, a very wearable sneaker. We got dogs barking. It's crazy. It's crazy. The shop doggos are barking. I'd say that's a pretty good value, and they're also just well built. They're durable from the materials. They're wearable from the colorway perspective. It's just a good sneaker, man. I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm not gonna give them a 9. I'm not gonna give them a 9.2. Giving them an 8, a good solid 8. And I mean, 8 is more than solid. 8 out of 10 is borderline Mutabella.
Yeah, so I would say that you went overboard.
8 is overboard.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I
got
say.
carried away. I got caught a prisoner of the moment.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Sometimes I sit down here, the microphone swings out, the camera goes on, and I get lost in the sauce a little bit. It's true. It happens sometimes.
It happens.
The hype. It seeps it. These don't have any hype. I just hype myself up on these. Hey, everyone hyped me up on these. They were like, hey, how about the AJKOs? And I was like, AJKOs? Really? Okay, let's do it. If it's that kind of party, let's do it. And I hype myself up. So, scale of 1 to 10, what do you got?
I'm going to go 6.5.
6.5 out of 10.
And on the last sneaker, the Union LA.
Okay. The 4.
The Desert Moss.
Yeah.
I gave him a 6.5. I give him a 7.5.
Bumping it up.
Yeah.
The pressure got to you, huh? You're walking it back a little bit.
No, when I was editing, I was like, oh, these are better than a 6.5.
And I tried to tell you that. You didn't listen.
No, well, you went 8.5. So I still think that you went too high.
But I was telling you that you were too low. And you were somehow trying to pitch it to me like that was a great score.
No, I was saying that it was a good score.
You gave him 6 out of 10, right?
6.5.
I thought it was a 6 because I was saying 6 is close to a 59, which is a failing grade, whatever. Listen, would you say this? Answer me this. Are these better than you thought they'd be?
100%, because the AJKO, the KO stands for knockoff.
Wow, you're from Boston all of a sudden. Okay.
Knockoff.
Pak the Khan, the Harvard.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but it is the dumbed down version of the Jordan 1, but whatever. Who cares?
Don't know what you're saying or why those last 3 sentences were attached there, but thank you for sharing, sir. Leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. What are your thoughts on this sneaker, the AJKO1? What are your thoughts on this colorway? How do you feel? What emotions are in your body right now? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand spanking new sneaker for your head tops. I got nothing else. Buckets. Anything to add? Any life advice? Something?
No.
Bring something to the table here.
I did already with the knockoff.
Adios. Knock off. Wow. Back the car.